We are back. Another beautiful day. Getting ready to cuss Aaron out behind the boys, man. Shout out to everybody. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Yeah, man. We had a little pre-show shenanigans, man. But welcome back out to the Water Boys Show, the new voice in Atlanta sports. You already know the saying. We represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. It's another beautiful day outside. The sun is shining. There are a couple clouds in the sky, but guess what? I woke up this morning and so did you, and the sun is shining. How about that, B? How you feel about that, my guy?
The sun is actually shining today with a little cloud, so I'll give you that. It is shining on us.
Don, I thought you were Mr. Positivity though. Every time I say waking up means the sun is shining on us, meaning things are good. Okay. You want to bring up, well, the sun is not actually shining. I thought we were being positive all the time. Mr. Positivity. Mr. Positivity. I mean, what happened to all that, man? I thought you and Ralph Tresvant were finna have a joint album, man. Switching from sensitivity to positivity. What happened to that, my brother?
I mean, shoot, I don't know. Ralph just doing his thing. Just mean you got to make it.
No. I'm definitely not in the group with you, man. But anyway, man, welcome back out. Like we always say, it's that time. Give us that digital currency. That is a like, a share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. And after they tell 10 more friends, tell them to tell 10 more. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, leave us a 5-star rating. Leave us a review. Leave us some comments. That does help more people find this show that talks about these blood pressure birds and all things Atlanta sports and culture. Period. All right. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Did I say Facebook? If I did, I'll say it again. YouTube, wherever you find us, make sure you give us a like, share, subscribe, leave us those comments, show us that love. And after that, scroll right on over to 285. That is the numbers 285clothing.com, and you can get you like this fresh blood pressure birds hoodie that I'm rocking right here. These blood pressure birds are stressing me out, man. Make sure you go to 285clothing.com, get you some of this merch, get you something cool to rock. It's almost football time, my fellas and my ladies out there. It's almost time. So it's time for you to get some clean and fresh for that blood pressure bird fan in your life or the blood pressure bird fan in you. Make sure you go to 285clothing.com. All right, man. What's up, Doc?
No, man, just over here trying to get the analytics right, man. What's up with you? Cornell Shop, what's up?
Man, the same old saying, man. Just enjoying everything, man. Another wonderful day. It's bring your kid to work day, man. So I got my young boy Carter. Man, I swear, but me and my boy, but we be having debates like two old men. It be funny to me sometimes, some of the debates that he and I have. But that's my guy, man. He keeps me on my toes. So I'm hanging out with my boy today. And yeah, man, over here, man, ready to do another great show, my guy.
Me too, man. Me too. I'm excited, man. We didn't get a chance to talk about the draft, man, at all. Like, we had a big guest that came on last Thursday, so we weren't able to. You got a big argument about TikTok, but you know that's what we do, man. We love each other, man. We be around each other so much, man. We get into arguments, man.
Okay.
I love you, man.
Okay. What you just? We're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
We're not doing that, Aaron.
That's why the mic is over here.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah. We can't give him a mic or a camera. You know what I'm saying? Can't give him anything like that, a mic or a camera, man.
Wandering Giant Slayer. What up, family?
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. So we are. Last week we interviewed one of Atlanta's former mayors, Keisha Lance Bottoms. That was a really big interview for us,
man.
Really, really dope. A moment for us. And then after that, man, we interviewed two-time NBA champion Josh Powell, man, from the South Side, from Godby Road. Like I say, we go to the same barber. The owner of the barbershop I go to is his cousin, so I see Josh in there every now and then. And man, it was good talking to Josh. We'll be putting that interview out soon. I think the next interview we have with a guest will be Young Book, and then after that, we'll be releasing the interview with Josh Powell. But man, let me tell you something about us having Keisha Lance Bottoms on, right? So let me show you something. So during the interview, I asked her about why does she think it's so many rock stars that go to Frederick Douglass? Doug, if you here and from Atlanta, if you're not from Atlanta and you tuning in, you wonder what it is, that's Frederick Douglass High School in the city of Atlanta. But I asked her, why does she think so many rock stars come from Doug? And she spoke about Doug. She spoke about the principals that they had, teachers that they had, the whole community. And of course, that video went out and it did well. So I want to show you something. Look what my wife showed me this morning. You can look at that, and then you can pass the phone back. But in that interview, she talked about Dr. Bus and she talked about Dr. Hill. And so the cool thing about having this show and doing things that speak about the fabric of the city and having people on who have made the fabric of the city and helped the city grow to what it is, some of these unsung heroes get spoken about, right? And so when she talked about Dr. Hill,
that's him?
Yeah, that's him. Wow. His daughter put up on the Frederick Douglass alumni page a picture of her father, Dr. Hill, sitting in a recliner watching the video where Keisha Lance Bottoms was speaking about him, speaking about Dr. Bus, and speaking about Doug, and he has the biggest smile on his face.
That's dope.
And so for him to get his flowers at this stage in his life, when you're an educator and you're an educator that actually cares, you're not doing it for the money. Like I have a family full of educators. My grandmother was an educator. My father, of course, was a principal and educator. My sister Rhonda, educator. My mother even taught over at Morris Brown for a period of time, for like a year or two. So I have educators all up and down my family. So I have a certain level of respect and appreciation for educators. So I know the ones who really care, they don't do it to get a paycheck. They don't do it because it's some high six-figure career and it's let me get in and get a check. No, you coming in and you really in the trenches. You really trying to change people's lives. So to see him get his flowers and have the smile he has on his face, to have somebody like Keisha Lance Bottoms speak about him, that made me feel good knowing that our show was able to provide that moment for him to see and enjoy.
I like that, man. I just don't understand, man, some of the comments on our page, man. I want to just cover one of them. Because it's just kind of like, if you're going to watch our show, and you're watching clips on Instagram, make sure you know what you're talking about. Trey, had the nerve to say we looked like we was unattentive and didn't like what she was saying. Bro, yeah. The whole show, we was glued to her, like every word coming out of her mouth, man. And somebody said, hey, these two guys shouldn't represent interviewing you because I study body language and they definitely don't like you.
Yeah, I saw that comment.
I said, you sound ignorant. That's a real comment, bro. I told them they were ignorant. I saw what you said. Hey, man, it's funny. Thanks for leaving a comment. Thanks for supporting the show. Keep it up.
Yeah, well, I don't even pay attention to people like that. I just said that misinformed was a person.
Oh yeah,
because I didn't want to go off. But if you go to the person's page, you'll see they're a person who tries to do some of the same things we're doing. So I take it like people just be like you wish it was you. That's my perspective on that. You know what I mean?
Well, look, lady, you not us. You can't be us. Like Trey said, we said God gave us the green light. What you said back in Hong Kong? You said something dope.
I can't remember, but that does sound pretty cool.
Something.
I gotta give myself a pat on the back for that. God gave us the green light. I love it. As soon as we get rid of Aaron.
Wow. Nah, we missed it. That was a low blow. That would hurt me. I mean, we just lost 10 followers.
Nah, man, I just got to give Aaron a hard time today, man, because I tried to give him a compliment this morning, and he turned it down, man. But anyway, so, it's crazy that someone would leave a comment like that when, there are good things happening from the show. And it's moments like this that I think are invaluable, and I think I didn't come into it knowing or chasing moments like this, right? Mm-hmm. But for things like this to happen, I would do the Falcons games recaps. And then our very first year in 2024, I had a line in because Kadera Hodge had that game-winning touchdown.
Yeah.
And I said, boy, Kadero Hodge, you must be related. You must be related to the people who own Hodges over there on County Road. They used to be across from Sonny's and Piggly Wiggly. Cause the same way them real plates used to come up clutch. Boy, Kadero Hodge, you came up clutch. And everybody started coming. Oh, he from the east side. If he know about Hodges, this and that. But then one of the children of the owner of Hodges came and said, "Thank you so much for giving my mother her flowers and talking about like she put her all into this restaurant and had a comment." And so many people I pinned her comment. So many people were liking and thanking her. Thank y'all for y'all restaurant. We would go there after church, or we would get dinner doing this. I remember this as a
restaurant
child.
Hodges?
It was a soul food restaurant.
So okay,
And you go and get barbecue, but they had the soul food as well. You go get some ribs, get some barbecue chicken. Now Hodges not open anymore.
Okay. Was it better than Big Daddy's?
Look, at the time I grew up on Hodges, so I'm gonna give Hodges the nod, but I like Big Daddy's, but I'm gonna give Hodges the nod because I grew up on Hodges.
Okay.
I grew up on it. Right there on County Road, it's right across the street from Piggly Wiggly. Then they put a Sonic's right there on the corner.
Is it cross street from the mall?
No. The mall down the street.
Okay.
The mall down the other way. It's over by Tony Elementary. I don't know if you know where Tony Elementary is.
Okay.
But it's like heading toward. If you coming from the mall, it's heading towards the flea market.
Okay,
yeah, you come out the mall.
Okay. I know I know where it is. I know where it is. I remember.
You know what I'm saying? So like, man, Hodges. So that's a moment also where someone from the city who was a fixture in the city, not even trying to be a fixture in the city, probably just somebody had good recipes, thought to start a business, and end up becoming a fixture in the community. And sometimes, you need to hear, and family needs to hear what you mean to them. So I'm gonna leave it at that. It's just so dope that Dr. Hill was able to see that and get his flowers, and that we played a role in that, and it went up on the alumni page, and so many people celebrated him. That's dope, because I didn't go to Doug.
Yeah.
You didn't go to Doug. Yeah. Like, I know it's so many people. It's funny, we are all kind of friends with a lot of people who went to Doug, but one of the main reasons I like to speak on Doug, because I know what it means to my wife and means to her friends.
Yeah.
Like, the people who went to Doug, they love their school, and so I just wanted to try to highlight that.
And the fact that, like, a lot of my teachers from high school, a lot of them have passed on, but the fact that he's still here and was able to see that means a lot, man, from on our platform, man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
dope, man. Congratulations,
yes, sir, man. That's all good, man. I see our boy Still a Mike in the building. He says, "I am back." What's up, guys?
Don't be copying our intro, man.
No, he's not copying. You're part of the show.
I know, but he copying it today.
He's not copying. How you copy something you're a part of?
I'm just saying, because you're still a fan.
That's just like Aaron. That's just like Aaron be saying, "We are fat." If y'all don't know, Aaron has a little joke he says about me and B Rich. You know how we start the show and say, "And we are back." He loves to say, "And we are fat." Yeah, that's Aaron's little joke on this. It's all good.
It's not funny.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good. I give credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to congratulate him for wearing a clean shirt today. My man didn't even want to take the compliments.
I mean, because y'all wear dirty shirts, so he gets I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't have to say. I think it was already implied that.
Yeah,
that was,
but I'm just making a point clear. Hey, but listen, I mean, it's still.
On the Cordell shop, Aaron getting all the hate today. Somebody's noticing, man. The abuse. I have records.
All right, we just lost.
Yeah, you definitely got records, but you ain't talking about on this, my guy.
So not only did we lose 10 for him showing his face, now we lost 30 followers for him talking.
That guy hears his voice too.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh,
what's up, Mario?
I'm just trying to get us back on the rails, y'all.
Oh no, we are. No, we are.
I know.
Yeah. No, we are. This how we do it.
That's what I was waiting.
Start the show with a little banter.
A banter.
You know what I'm saying?
Aaron banter.
A little Aaron banter.
Little battery is what this is.
I say battery.
This is verbal
it's
battery.
more assault and battery. A little Aaron battery.
Yeah. But
it's all
listen,
good. He deserves it.
Still a Mike is from Atlanta and he's not a Falcon fan, so of course I'm gonna give him a hard time.
And of course, so he went to Washington. So that's what I've been seeing a lot of folks a lot of people went to Washington. They can't stand Doug, and so I've been saying see him Washington over Douglas, man. It's all good. It's all good, Mike, man. But look. I want to ask you this right before we jump into some sports. Like we can talk about it more later on. The BET Awards happened.
Yes.
It just happened. So we don't have to get into the awards yet. But I do want to ask you this.
Yes.
When times like that happen, do you miss being in the music business to that level, to where you were going to the award shows and a part of all the weekends? Like, do you miss it?
Yes. I miss the Grammy weekend. I miss the BET Awards in LA, and I miss the BET Hip Hop Awards in Atlanta. I do miss that. But I mean, that's something that I experienced, that we both experienced, and to say that I was able to be backstage and rub elbows with some of the biggest stars at the time, that's a great thing to talk about. Sometimes we should talk about that on the show. I think people like to hear some of our stories.
All right, man, we can talk about that a little bit more. So, look, last week, y'all already know, man, the NBA draft happened, and our Atlanta Hawks had what I think is a good draft. There were a lot of players taking. They said this was going to be a generational draft class. We'll see. Typically, how many people get drafted in the first round? 30 going
32.
The 32 now, that's right. Boy, them teams getting up there. I ain't even realize we got the 32 teams in there. I don't know why I thought we were still down to 30. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, a lot of teams draft, but there are not a lot of stars that come out of draft, no matter how many people they say going to be generational. Typically, if it's really good or great, you can get you maybe five or six, maybe out of a draft class. When you be like, boy, damn, that was a good draft.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting to see who becomes stars out of that. But let's get into it a little bit more. Okay. The Atlanta Hawks.
Yes.
First pick for the Atlanta Hawks with the number 8 overall pick. The Atlanta Hawks drafted Kingston Flemings out of Houston, point guard, 6'3". So let's talk about it, man. Talk about Kingston Fleming. Give me a little bit more discussion. Do you believe Kingston Flemings will become a star?
Man, I hope so, Trey. I got a chance to go look at his highlights, and the dude likes to attack the basket, man. Like, he just attacking, going in and out of that basket, man. I like that.
That was a wild description.
Yeah.
Go ahead, though.
Wait, what was wild about it?
You just kept saying he keep attacking, going in and out of that basket.
Hey, man.
It was just wild. Go ahead.
All right, so the fact, man, he just threw the whole takeoff.
Nah, go ahead. Start over. My bad. He was going in and out the basket.
He's going in and out the basket. And I like him, man. What he has to work on. He does have a good percentage from shooting on the threes, but they say his form is terrible. So he has a slow form, and he needs to work on that. But he shot 39% from the threes in college. And one of the great stats that I really, really, really liked about him was catch and shoot. Let's say you open and they throw it to him. He catches it and shoots the three. He's like 49% from threes. That's awesome. So he's only gonna get better. But what I liked the most about him was I watched him, when he landed, got off the plane, addressed the way he met some of the executives. Like, he seemed like he wasn't caught up in the moment. It was like, this is my time. I'm finna show y'all. He had that type of attitude, like, I'm finna come here and take care of business. I like how he talked. I like his body language, and I hope he is what we drafted, because at the time during the draft, our friend of the show, Brent, he called. He's like, "Hey, we about to get him. I'm excited." He's talking about A.D. Mara, the 7'3" center from Michigan.
I just don't know why he thought
he was so excited. And when we drafted Fleming, when I said, well, hold up, Brent. I said, A-Cuff is still out there. And so I was watching. My stream was a little slower. He's like, A-Cuff has been drafted. I said, okay, it's either going to be Kingston or Mara. And then you the one that put me down on Kingston way, way back, like 6 months ago, back in the summer. I mean, not summer, but last year. And so, I knew about Kingston. I was like, I wouldn't be mad if we get him, because like he was talking really big. And then I remember reading the article where his coach was talking about all the players he's coached, including Trae Young and some other big names. And he said he's the best player he's ever coached. So I had liked that. But when we didn't draft Mara, we drafted Kingston. Brent called me and was like, "These are your Hawks now. These are your Hawks." He was mad. But I'm going to go, when the second pick, I'm going even more about it. But I feel good about the pick, man. I feel like you said it. When we was talking about Mara, you was like, "Hey, man, the Hawks need a playmaker. They need a playmaker. They need a playmaker. They need a playmaker." And we got one.
Look, do I think Kingston Fleming can become a star? I 100% do. Like, he has a nice vertical, man. Like, he's very athletic and very, very quick. Like, that's one of the things Ansel kept talking about, his first step. And once he gets in the NBA and the spacing is a little better, how he'll be able to get around people. He won't have to have a bunch of pick and rolls that'd be needed for him to be able to get around his defender and get to the basket. And the other thing that I like, the thing I like about him the most, he's willing. And when I say he's willing to play on both sides of the ball.
Oh, great defender.
Like, it takes a lot to be mentally locked in, to want to play both sides of the ball. That lets me know what kind of person he is and what he wants to bring to the game. Then when they interviewed him, one thing he said that I liked, and a lot of people have a lot of, it's not coach speak because you got to be a coach to do that, but there's a lot of talk that people like to say. Maybe you can call it player speak. So they're going to always say what they're going to do, this, and that. But I believed him when he said, if it's anything that I want the team that's going to draft me to know, is that the player you get in year one will not be the player you'll have in year 5.
I like
and when you hear that, you hear somebody that already understands, look, I'm not at my peak. I'm nowhere near where I want to be in the end, in the grand scheme of things. So I believe he can get it done. He can play on both sides of the ball. He's quick, and he has a mid-range game. Like, people underestimate what the mid-range game can do for a player's offense. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can get to his shot, he can ride, and he actually has a jump shot. You know what I'm saying? He has an old school jump shot. I don't know if you notice, a lot of people nowadays, they don't leave their feet with a lot of these jump shots.
He jumps high and he shoots
nowadays. He actually has a jump shot. It's one of his better shots that he gets to. And if you can score in that mid-range game, if your outside shot is not falling and they clogging up the middle, man, get to that mid-range. And he's quick. Like, I really like him. And to all y'all people out there that's talking about that he's small, man, let's go over it, right? So Kingston Fleming, he came in 6'2" and a half with shoe, that's barefoot, with shoes on, 6'4", does weigh 183 pounds, but you look at his build, he can put on a few more pounds. I don't know how big he may want to get muscle-wise because that will take away a little bit of the quickness, but he can put on a little bit more muscle. The only place where he kind of falls behind other point guards is his wingspan. He only has a 6'3" and a half wingspan. Now let me compare him to other point guards that you guys may have not heard of. I don't know how much basketball you watch. Mm-hmm. Maybe you heard about these guys. Maybe you did not. Maybe you've been at LA Fitness and that's all you know. But let's run it down. Kingston Fleming, barefoot, 6'2" and a half, 6'4" with shoes on. The Russell Westbrook, 6'2" and a quarter barefoot, 6'3" and a half with shoes on. Derrick Rose, not comparing to Derrick Rose, we just
That's his
speaking
favorite
height.
player, by the way.
Yeah, we just speaking height, ladies and gentlemen. That's all. I'm just speaking height. Not I hate comparisons. I'm only speaking height and the size he's coming in as a rookie. Derrick Rose, 6'1" and a half, barefoot, 6'3" with shoes on. John Wall, 6'2" and 3/4 barefoot, 6'4" with shoes on. Ja Morant, 6'2" and a half, barefoot, 6'3" with shoes on. Jamal Murray, another guard that I personally love, turns it on in the playoffs, 6'3" and a quarter, barefoot, 6'4" with shoes on. Derrick White, another player that I like. Somebody might say, Derrick White, he's not a star. To hell, you say. That's a really, really good basketball player, and one of the main reasons the Celtics won a championship. Say what you want, but if you actually been watching, you would know this. Derrick White, 6'3" and a quarter, 6'4" and a half with shoes on. And then our guy who was here, he's a little taller than all these guys. I just happened to throw his name in just to see. DeJounte Murray was 6'4", with barefoot, and then 6'5" with shoes on. Now Kingston, he does come in a little bit on the lower end as far as weight. But he's heavier than Ja. Ja came in 175. He comes in at 183. Now Russell Westbrook came in 196. John Wall 210. So those are some bigger guards weight wise. But for his height,
19 years
he
old.
Right up, man.
But you know, watching him, man, he got a game of all them people you name. He got a game like a Derrick Rose, like how Derrick Rose was super fast, going down the court, hitting the basket, attacking the basket, and then the stop and pop, man. Like he'll he gets you used to driving in, then he'll just jump, like stop and jump like a little kangaroo and hit that thing in the middle.
They got a kangaroo jump shot.
Yeah, got the kangaroo jump shot. And then the boy can dunk. The boy got a little giant on him. The boy got a little Then the boy can dunk. He got a little giant on him, man. I love it.
That's the most important thing.
That's the most important thing, as Doug said.
My boy loves somebody who can dunk. Yeah, but look, man, like, so Mario said it when we first brought up Kingston Fleming. Mario's.
Well, back in the day?
Yeah.
What he said?
When he first came up, one of the main things Mario, like, I won't say the main thing, but it's the first thing that Mario said that was important to him that stood out to me as well, because I wasn't following the coach as closely. But Mario said to play for him, you have to play defense.
Yes.
He said to play for that coach, you have to play defense.
Honestly said it as well. Honestly said for you to play for that program, it says a lot.
Yeah, for what he did for Calvin Sampson, the way Calvin Sampson speaks of him, that told me everything I needed to know.
Yeah, man. Shout out to our guy Ryan from the Birdcage LLC.
What up, Ryan?
Yeah, he say Flemings is a killer and has been groomed by Kelvin Sampson. Anything Sampson touches is groomed in playing defense and playmaking. That right there, exactly what Mario was just talking about, man.
So I think Trey, I think we got our playmaker, and then like it's like this, not shitting on any of the kids that were drafted the first, before him, but like it's always hard when you have the 1, 2, 3 pick to get it right, and then sometimes when it settles, when you later on in the draft, you get that player that you know is gonna be all right. Sometimes it's hit or miss on those guys in the beginning, man. Because you don't know how they're gonna pan out. But I think we, the fact that we drafted 8, we had a chance to like do our due diligence. I mean, we wanted the Petersons and the Debanskis and all those guys of the world, but I think it ended up working out in our favor. And then think about this, like last draft we sitting at 13. We would have got either Derek Queen, who you liked, or Asa Newell. I know those are 2 players we looked at. We ended up trading 10 spots down, and we got Asa Newell, and now Fleming.
Yeah, we got 2 players.
So by that move alone, we got a whole free point guard. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, man. So, hey, look, welcome to the city, Kingston Flemings. Look, I'm excited. I really am. I'm excited this year to see Summer League. You know what I mean?
Me too.
Yeah, like, and even Icy, he talked about how it's going to be exciting seeing them in Summer League. So, I think these guys are going to play Summer League. At least that's what I'm hoping. I want to see them get down there and do their thing. I would love to see Asa Newell go to Summer League and really, really ball out. I talk about it all the time. You want to see it would be great if you see a rookie go down there and do their thing. But I think it also speaks volumes if you see that second-year player that they send back to Summer League go down and then they really, really do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain players that you can look at and you're like, oh, boy, he went in his second year. And boy, my guy balled out. I don't know why his name's escaping me. What's my guy, the point guard for the Sixers right now? What's
Maxey.
my guy, Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey, boy, his second year in Summer League, boy, I'm talking about, boy, he was dogging.
We saw it then.
He was dogging everybody. You know what I'm saying? And you saw with that second year, like, oh, hold on now, they may really have him something. And look what he has turned into. So I'm excited, man. Look, let's run through our second pick.
All right.
Z-E, Zuby E, not Sheila E, Zuby E. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, because I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Is it a G or 4?
Ejiofor.
Ejiofor. See,
Ejiofor, that's
I got
right.
close.
Ejiofor.
I got close.
No, you said EG.
I got close.
No, it's Ejiofor.
I got close.
Ejiofor, not EG.
Dog, you didn't even want to try. The last week on the show, you didn't even try.
Okay.
Yeah, so hey, give me credit for trying, my brother.
You got credit.
Thank you. That's all.
credit.
That's all I need,
All right.
man. That's all I need, man. Thank you, man. Zuby E, not Sheila E.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Gonna be playing the drums all over offense's head somewhere soon, and blocking shots and wreaking havoc. How
Okay.
about that?
All right.
All right, man. Speak on Zuby, man. That's one of the guys that other draft, second pick. In round 1 with the 23rd overall pick. You were extremely excited about him after watching some videos on him. So speak on it, man. Talk
All
on
right.
it.
So when it comes to our second pick, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, we need a big. So I went through the best available on ESPN.com, and I saw the center. I saw a 7-foot center. I was like, okay, who is this dude from North Carolina? So I started looking at him. I said, we need to get him. Mm-hmm. We need to get the center from North Carolina with our first round pick at number 23. So I was like, all right, we're gonna get him somewhere. We need a 7-footer. That's what I was hoping. So we end up drafting on Zoo, and I'm like, 6'9". I was immediately like, what in the hell are we thinking about? Like, we always got these 6'9" dudes, man. So I went and looked. I looked them up, did the research, and I'm like, oh, dude look like a middle linebacker. Dude look like a linebacker out of here, just like about the Aaron over there in his phone missing us, leaving on you. I'm sorry about that, man. I don't know, y'all. We forgive y'all, but what's wrong? Oh, so
what's wrong?
I thought so. He was pointing. So Zoo, I go look at the take on him, man. I mean, I'm watching the report on him. Dude look like a middle linebacker. Dude has a 7'3" wingspan. Dude is a rim protector. I was watching the highlights, Trey, and then he played in big time competition and was defensive player of the year and player of the year, bro. And so that goes to show you right there. I think the only knock was, he's a senior. And that's not a knock. He got experience. He gonna come in ready to play. But what we needed in the New York Knicks series is something that he can bring to the table and bring that toughness and don't let us get pushed around and bullied around like we were. And I feel like that in itself, he gonna turn into something good, man. Like I really like I told you, man, I really like Anssi, man. I really think Anssi is that dude. I think he become like the dude Presti in OKC. I think he on that level, man. I think he on that level of basketball greatness.
Well, look, I'll say this, and there, once again, because of his height, there are a lot of people who, were in their feelings about him. But I will say this. Was he the 7-footer that we all felt like the Hawks needed to get at that time? No, at that particular draft pick. But I don't care who you are, what team you play for. You can never go wrong drafting a player of the year of a major conference. In my opinion, you can't go wrong drafting a player of the year of a conference, especially where you drafted them at. It's not like you picking number 1 overall and then that could potentially be a bust. You getting somebody at 23 who was the player of the year and the defensive player of the year of the Big 12 of a major conference. I don't think you can go wrong adding someone like that to your organization and grooming them and developing them. And honestly said, you spoke on it, toughness. They're trying to build a certain level of toughness. And he said, you saw it in the playoff basketball. And so I can read between the lines, at least I try to. Mm-hmm. Like that says to me, he saw his team get pumped in the toughness area. Mm-hmm. He's not going to say that about the team, but that's what he said. You saw the playoffs. That lets me know they felt like, you know what, we moving forward, we got to add a little more toughness to this team because we can't get pushed around and bullied. You know what I mean? If nothing else, we're going to put some players on the court who going to not just be physically tough, but also can bring a level of mental toughness to the team. And so that's what I believe he went looking for. Like, he's 6'9", but hey, man, my guy looks real stout. Man. Down there on the block. Doesn't look like he's going to be pushed around, going to bring some energy to the team. And then, honestly said, could be 5, could be 4. Right now, we just getting him in the organization. Let's develop him. You never know what he could come in and be that power forward. Everybody thinking he's just going to come in and be the center. He could come in and be plugged in as one of your power forwards that ends up playing and adding very meaningful minutes and bringing a lot of toughness from defense and rebound. And he's not just completely absent of offense. Does he have the kind of offense where he's gonna go and get his own shot? Like now, he has some room rebounding to grow in that area, but can he get a lot of garbage baskets and things like that? Like yes, and I think he's gonna do well.
He has
in
a
that
burst.
Area.
He has a burst. Like he got it. Like you see him when he attacks on defense. Why you look like that, man? He had a starburst. Y'all get me, bro. It's all because of Aaron. It's all because Aaron brought this energy to the show.
I ain't said nothing, bro.
You ain't had to say nothing.
I'm just sitting there switching, man.
You ain't had to say nothing.
I bet you are. But look, let's go to a break. And we're gonna come back to some comments, discuss Zuby a little bit more. We 33 in. Let's do it.
Wow.
So you mean to tell me they having an Atlanta Falcon party here at the Blue Flame?
Yes, they having a Falcons party at the Blue Flame.
What?
Hey, bro, they're not gonna let you in. You gotta have Falcons gear. That's why I brought me a Falcon hat.
Man, I ain't putting no Falcon nothing on, player. That's me. I'm Pittsburgh Steeler all day. Steeler Mike. That's what they call me.
Okay.
That's what you know me for.
Okay.
ATL all day.
Okay, well let's see if you get in. Come on.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where you going, Liz?
I'm going in the party.
What you got going on? No,
Hey.
It's the Falcons party.
But I'm still a Mike. I roll with the water boy.
I don't know nothing about
What
it.
you gonna do?
I told you. That's why I brought my Falcon and she let me in.
What you gonna do?
What I'm gonna do? Rise up, baby, rise up. In the blue flame, chilling with my boys with the Falcons, baby. Yeah, Falcon tailgates in the flame, baby. Yeah. Rise up. Rise up. Tell them Tokyo, show Tokyo. Rise up.
Oh, boy.
That's a tailgate.
I told you.
I love the Falcons. You
I told you, boy.
You told me.
I told you, boy. Hey, look, check this out. So, you rocking with the Falcons now?
Tokyo gonna be playing with the Falcons?
No.
The Falcons. Go Steelers!
Ready to come back in?
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Stiller Mike, man. Shout out to Stiller Mike. One correction, Zuby was in the Big East, not the Big 12. He started in the Big East. Started in the Big 12, then he went over to the Big East.
And then Kingston won Player of the Year for the Big 12.
Hey, dog, you cannot go wrong.
I agree.
Cannot
I
go
like
wrong adding players who have won Player of the Year of a conference. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot go wrong, in my personal opinion. Like, I think whether those players become stars or not, I don't know. But I think when you have players who do things like that, they can at least stick with the NBA team. We're not in the mode or the time where we want players who just gonna stick with the Hawks. So we want stars. And trust me, I'm on board with you. I'm not saying that we don't want stars. I'm saying I feel like when you get players who can be the Player of the Year of a conference, at the very least, you should be drafting, or more than likely, you're drafting a player who will stick in the NBA. Like, they don't just give those awards out. You have to go actually win those things, man. But let's
Well, hold on. One thing I like before we get a comment. One thing I liked about what Ansi said was he said, "Hey man, everybody wants us to draft a 7-foot guy, but sometimes man, you draft a 7-foot guy, and he's just tall. He's just tall. He ain't doing nothing. You just got a tall guy." And I think,
that's what Ansi said.
Yes.
Jeez.
Yes. He
I didn't even know he said
yeah,
that.
if you go listen to the Dukes and Bell interview on 929thegame.com, man. Go listen to that interview, man.
No, I missed that. I missed that because I listened to it. I must have missed that line. Dang, boy. All right, Ansi.
He's saying dude is just, he got it, man. He got what they looking for. And he was saying that they rate their prospects on their board in two different ways, and he scored high on both, to where every time we picked, those were the number one guys on the board.
Yeah, what does he say? They called a three. He said a 3-prong method. What is it? Is it eyes, ears, numbers? That's how they do it. Your eyes, what you seeing with your own eyes from the player. Ears, what you hearing from the people around them, for the teams they played for, and then the analytical part, which is the numbers. Like, do the eyes and the ears and the do it all match up, or what you seeing with your eyes and ears, do they outweigh what you seeing in the analytics? Yeah,
I think we should have did that on camera. But all right.
Oh no, we're not gonna do that, dog.
Hey, hold on.
I'm not gonna let you talk.
Q Brew 72, man. 702. What did he say, Trey?
He said if Zuby can't make it with the Hawks, he can go take Troy Anderson's job with the Falcons. I agree.
Hey, man, we cannot go a show without mentioning my boy, Troy Anderson, man. Shouts out to Troy Anderson and Atlanta Falcons, man.
I think we could walk right downstairs to, is that a Jersey Mike's or Jimmy John's right there?
Jimmy John's.
I think we can walk right downstairs to Jimmy John's and buy a tuna sub that could do what Troy Anderson has done for the Falcons.
We actually made the choice to do that. It was in the comments. We didn't have to read the comment. We could just let the comment exist and not say nothing.
Oh, no, we got to,
You
man.
the one that picked it out, Mario?
No, I saw it.
did not.
Mario just moved so I could read the comment, man. Yeah, man, we can get a tuna sandwich to do with Troy Anderson.
Man, that's a lie.
Hey, man, what, not show up? But anyway, all we got to do is keep it in the fridge. Keep it in the fridge for 2 years.
Okay.
And then be doing what Troy Anderson doing.
Oh, my God.
Man, I got Ryan, the Birdcage LLC, man. He said Zuby will be our version of Charles Oakley as an enforcer who can score. You can't be no punk playing for Patino.
Hey, man, I like that, Ryan. That's a great analogy. I like that we need an enforcer. And I saw something Trey Young said in his story this past week. He our enforcer at the time when Trey was walking and the gate bumped him, and he said you always need a what was our guy name? The guy that stood up for him. He said you always need a such and such to have a winning team.
Oh yeah.
He said that like that. Trey, that was awesome, bro. He gave the man acknowledgement for that, and so you always need a such and such type of player on your team to win.
100%. Hey, so who was that right there? AJ 258474 says Zuby is a dog. I don't know if you're talking about that kind of dog, like a Georgia Bulldog. You know what I'm saying? Michael Shepard, what's up, Mike Shepard, man? Welcome back. Say Zuby was drafted just to play against guys like OG Anunoby. Anunoby would not be able to perform the way he did with a guy like Zuby on him. Hey, look, and I know OG does not play for an Atlanta team, and he played for the Knicks, and we all against the Knicks. But shout out to OG. Because I think OG just got paid, didn't he? OG just got like.
I think it hasn't been officially announced, so I haven't seen it.
But they've been talking about giving him a big payday, man. Shout out to OG, somebody who went and earned it the hard way. And so AJ 258474 said Kingston and A-Cup played head to head, and Kingston probably won that battle. I didn't see the whole game, but I definitely saw some clips where he ran right around A-Cuff.
I mean, dude got a first quick step, and A-Cuff is not known for playing defense. A-Cuff is known for scoring.
Yeah, man. Well, we got Q Bruce 702 said, man, I think the center from UNC will be a contributor. We're gonna get into old Henry. We're gonna get into Henry in a minute. Let's go up, man. Let's see. What else we got from Mike Shepard, man? He say you can play off of Dyson the way they did in the playoffs, but you never will be able to play off Kingston that way. Nope. And if you get up on them, get what? Now you got penetration in the lane. Now you got to kick out to one of them 3-point shooters.
Hey Trey, man, like I ain't gonna lie. I told you about the Falcons. I said like I don't really have expectations this year. I got expectations for the Hawks this year. Maybe I'm setting myself up, but I got expectations at least to make it to the second round of the playoffs this year. We still, and you know what I like about Aussie said? He's like, man, we're not one player away. We're not one player away.
Thank you.
He said that's why we didn't go get Brown from Boston. And he said, man, we got to go through the process. And that's what you said, Trey, the other day. You said, hey, man, whoever the Hawks draft, if they don't draft Ade, are you willing to go through the process of what Aussie's trying to do?
He's trying to build.
Yes. I want to go through the process, and I got expectations. I can't wait for the summer league to start. I feel like when we drafted Trae Young, I'm excited. I'm not saying I think Kingston Fleming is a Trae Young, because Trae Young's a special player to me. But I'm excited about watching the Hawks and watching them build and grow. That's what I'm excited about seeing.
Okay, yeah, and so I got Ryan from the Birdcage LLC. Y'all make sure y'all check them out, man. If y'all like real good Falcons content.
Solomon Hill.
Somebody, yeah, I was getting ready to say that.
Okay.
That dude wanted her and beat me to it.
Nah, I just see it.
That's what I was about to do.
Okay, my bad.
Solomon Hill. Let me beat him to it. You know.
No, I wasn't even thinking like that.
It's all good, man. What we got? Pull up comedian T-Bone.
That's Aaron's homeboy.
No, that's actually like an uncle / big brother, man. Shout out to old T-Bone, man. What's up with you, man? He says Zuby will be a great addition to our young legs in the A. Yeah, that's my guy. That's Adrian's uncle. Whenever y'all hear me talk about my partner Adrian all the time, yeah, T-Bone, that's his uncle, man.
He make me want a steak.
Old Tyrone, man. That's the Tyrone that Erykah Badu was telling old boy you better call. You know, no, I'm just joking, man.
I was like, for real?
I'm just joking.
You know, but you be around stories like that, though.
I'm just joking, man. Yeah, shout out to T-Bone, man. That's my guy, man.
Let's get to the third pick, man, and then come back to comments. Well, you the host, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying to host it. Go ahead. You about to say something?
No, I'm not, man.
Show enough. 427. What did he say?
Yeah, he said, man, look what happened to Wemby. Hey, just so you know, show enough. Anytime you put an exclamation mark, I'm gonna read it. You know what I'm saying? The way it sounds. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened to Wemby. He was just tall in the Knicks series. Robinson was bigger and tougher. You don't have to be 7 to play big.
Hold on, man. Y'all tripping, bro. Like Wemby, bro. Like y'all don't. I guess people don't. They're talking about his offensive end of the game. They don't realize how bad, like how much he caused havoc for the Knicks offense. Like, bro, they was working for them baskets, and you got to realize, man. He had averaged like around 20-something, almost 25 minutes a game because they was trying to save him. So in the playoffs, he went from that to playing the whole game. Bro, He's giving his all on defense. You come down on offense, he's tired. They said, man, it was time his legs was burning. So you got to realize, man, like, Wemby played his ass off. Wemby was not no just tall guy out there. He was out there causing havoc on the boards, making it hard for Jalen Brunson to come in and do his thing. You know, they had to hit outside shots. Every time you saw Wemby out the game, you saw Jalen attacking the basket. But when he was in the game, he wasn't attacking the basket. He was going in and coming right back out. So y'all can't say that about Wemby, man.
I think what he's talking. I don't think he's saying. I mean, I can see how it could be perceived that way, and maybe he is. I can't speak.
A lot of people been saying.
I can't speak for him. I think he's talking about, like, there were some times that he got pushed around physically. Gotcha. I saw OG put a shoulder in his man's chest 2 or 3 times and dunk in his face. Now I saw Wemby recover once or twice and blocked it. I think that's what we're talking about. But it's to be expected. He is slight of frame. I mean, he's very tall. He's not heavy. And I don't even know with his frame if he can put on any weight. At that height, he don't need to try to even put on any weight because he's going to start having foot problems if you ask me. That's why so many bigs have issues with their feet and their backs. Like, you know, you just not meant to carry weight at that height, man. Yeah. But I think what he was just saying is, you don't have to be super tall to make an impact.
I get that part.
Playing
I get that part. He's trying to defend the Zoo pick, and I agree what he's saying. But it wasn't towards him. I just heard a lot of people just I just heard people just going in on Wemby.
Yeah.
So he didn't do that. Da da da.
So El De Niro said Wemby was getting them in foul trouble, and all y'all tripping. I can say everybody that's against Wemby tripping. But I don't think my man was against Wemby. I think he just saying that he felt like Wemby could have played a little tougher.
I talked to them guys, man. I heard just kind of saying the dude didn't do nothing, and he did. He did a lot.
Dog, look, and look, I love when we talk about things outside Atlanta as well. And I'll just say this, and then I'll leave it alone. You know, just like anybody else, whenever you're the guy, there's a target on your back. Whenever you're the guy, and so everything has to be all the way to the max, or you're gonna get criticized. That's all it is.
So enough said, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. So,
that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? So he's just saying that you don't have to be that.
So
enough,
when you made that comment, it just made me think back to what these guys I heard talking about.
He got triggered.
Yeah, I got triggered, man.
He got triggered. Man, got a trigger. Hey, man, look, let's go to the third pick. Okay. In round 2, everybody said we needed a 7-footer. The Atlanta Hawks went ahead, put the hand back in the draft bag and said, we coming out with a 7-footer. And they got Henry. Is it Vassar or Vassar?
Vassar. So with that pick, Trey, I mean, the Hawks kind of snapped, man. We had the 4th to the last pick, and we end up trading our picks with the Clippers by swapping picks and some cash considerations. We gave them some cash and a pick to move up and not only pick the best player available, but pick what a lot of people consider the top 25 pick investor. And the guy I was telling you about that I wanted the Hawks to get before they got Zoo, I was like, man, we need a 7-footer. We need to get him. And so, boy, we drafted him. You know me. I go do the draft analytics and the research, man. Dude, so this dude's only knock is his defensive. He's not very strong defensively. He gets pushed around. But, man, offensively, dude is ready right now. Dude hits almost 40% from 3, can catch and shoot, can pass, can dunk, can move, can rebound. I mean, I think he put some more weight on, develop, get a good coaching to teach him how to play some good defense. We may have snapped. Everybody's calling him the steal of the draft. I don't like when people do that. Like how you don't like the comparisons. I don't like that because then there's a lot of pressure. But man, it's looking pretty damn good, man. That we got somebody that's pretty solid at that pick, man. I'm really excited about the Hawks draft.
Well, I look at him as a player that you can get into your organization, draft him in the second round. He's not looked upon to have to come in and do anything right away. You can sit him down. He can play in the G League, play over in College Park, do some things and help his game grow. And if you need him, if he develops to where there's a need for a two-way player, him to come up and play a couple games, get some minutes here and there because we have some injuries or whatever during the regular season, he can be that, and then we can see what he grows into. What they do in free agency is going to be interesting as well to see if they decide to snag a 7-footer in free agency, and then we'll kind of see. I think we'll get an even clearer idea on what they plan on doing with some of the rookies. I think just me coming in, I think, of course, Kingston Fleming, and then I think our guy Zuby E. I think that they have a chance to be able to come in and start playing with the roster. I don't know about right away, but maybe not go down immediately. I definitely think the same, and I think Zuby's gonna spend some time down with College Park as well. Kingston Fleming, he might be the only one that doesn't necessarily get sent down there.
I don't know, Trey Zuby might come out. If he the guy, I think he's 24 years old, so he definitely got a grown man mentality compared to some of these. I mean, think about this. Zachary Ricochet is what, 20? What is it, 21, 20?
He'll be 21 this season coming up.
20, he's 20 years old, and we got a guy that's 4 years older than him already. So I think
that's not to say he won't play.
No, I think he gonna
I'm just saying.
I think he's gonna be a part of the lineup because we need that. We need that.
I mean, Mike, we brought Mo Gay back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Old Mo Gay coming back. We of course Jalen starting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know. I don't know if his minutes there immediately for him. Who knows how it's gonna play? I'm just throwing things out there.
Let me ask you this. I don't know. Sometimes when I get my news off Facebook kind of be throwing me off because it's a lot of fake.
Yeah.
Hey, did we
start getting news off Facebook?
Did we is Buddy Hill still part of the team?
Yeah, we actually, I think, picked up Buddy Hill's option, but I'm looking at that as a trade kicker. I don't think he's going to actually stay on the roster.
Okay. All right. So I saw that. I was like, well, damn, he didn't play a league. I like Buddy Hill. He can shoot his ass off. But, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, he's old at this point. They ain't even give him any burn in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So, look, free agency, man.
Taylor.
What are you hoping to see our Atlanta Hawks do in free agency? Of course, we brought in Aaron Wiggins from OKC. We brought back C.J. McCollum. We just talked about Buddy Hill, but we think that Buddy Hill, at least what Mario was saying, probably be shipped off. You know what I'm saying? The Hawks, they exercise Mo Gay's 4th-year option. So we'll see, man. I think one of the main things we're looking to see, Jonathan Kuminga, he has that $24 million club option. So we'll see if they decline it or if they accept it.
They accept. They're gonna keep Kuminga. They like Kuminga. Hearing Auncey's take on him, he said, hey man, he was traded in the middle of the season. He didn't get a lot of time to gel with the season. When he came, he was hurt. He was hurt and then had to deal with that, and he don't know if he fully recovered during that time. And he's like, he did, the team loved him or whatever, and he loves Kuminga, so we'll re-sign him. I don't know if he'll be traded or not, but we will pick up that option. One thing that I'm looking forward to, well, we did gain $10 million by re-signing C.J. McCullough from what the salary was. I think it was $31 million. So we signed him for $21 million. So we gained a $10 million. We saved $10 million from that. And then we got a lot of trade exemptions that we're able to use. That's some money that's going to free up to do some big free agency. But I want the free agents I'm looking at, man. I like Walker Kessler, the center from Utah. He's a big 7-foot guy, can block and rebound, and he's having he's kind of frustrated with the negotiations with Utah. So I'm looking at that. It's a kid from Detroit, man, that he's kind of upset. He's asking for a lot of money. He's asking for the max. I wouldn't mind looking into that. Seeing that dude, he played horrible in the playoffs, but if he would have never played in the playoffs and had such a bad series, I think that Detroit would have picked up his option. I like him. What's his name, Mario?
They're paying Jalen Duren. It's Jalen Duren.
Jalen Duren. I like him. Everybody's talking about the Robinson kid from Detroit. From New York. I don't know, man. He's terrible at free throws. He's like a 40% free throw shooter. I don't know if I want a guy like that on my team.
I mean, Mitchell Robinson's out there coming off the finals. If you're looking for another defensive big, but right now it's a lot of restricted free agents. Walker Kessler's at the top of a lot of people's list. We're looking around to see what Isaiah Hartenstein's situation is because we're not sure. Well, the Thunder can't pick up that option. They don't have the money. But if they do decline the option and try to sign him to a more team-friendly deal, that's also an option too. So the big man market is actually pretty top-hand stacked. DeAndre Ayton just opted back in, so he's off the market.
Oh, DeAndre Ayton, man.
So he opted back in for his $8.1 million, so he's going to stay in Los Angeles. And then Draymond Green opted out. I don't know if you guys are going to get to that or not, but Draymond Green
Draymond opted out
of his Warriors contract. So the market is kind of crazy
I think Draymond just probably trying to do some stuff, to clear up some stuff for him.
Well, I mean that, and they're talking about. So as we were saying, the rumor mill is that the Golden State Warriors may be trying to make a move to bring in LeBron and eventually make a trade for AD. That the Draymond move may have freed up room for them to be able to try that. Now, wouldn't that be crazy to see LeBron James and Steph Curry on a basketball court together and AD? That I would feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone, bro.
I mean,
I probably would feel like how
we saw him against in the Olympics. That was awesome. Steph Curry, he rose to the top in them Olympics, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, Steph like
who you want to see us get in free agency, man? Who you think we need to help with? I think we just need some size now, man.
Yeah, I'm looking to see what they do in the center department. I'm looking to see if they bring in a 7-footer, see if they go after Hartenstein.
Man.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson. He is tough, but he just, I mean, you bringing him in sparingly. He's not anybody that you're gonna bring in to play a whole lot of minutes. You're gonna look to play him the same way New York played him. Like how he played behind Cat. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't say I jump for joy at Mitchell Robinson because you can do the hack. You can do the hack of Mitch. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want anybody. You can do. You can just start hacking them, and it's a good chance they're gonna go to the free throw line and throw up bricks. That's not what I'm personally looking for.
Yeah, Alexander. I don't know if he's a scam artist or anything. Anybody want to buy HAWKS season tickets, hit him up. Y'all be aware of that. But, you know, I don't want somebody to say, hey, man, we was watching the Waterboy show. I got scammed for some tickets. Hey, man, DM me, man. Let me see what you're talking about.
There you go, boy. There you go, man.
Hope they can get Noonan's own Walker Kessler from Utah. Yeah, he played. He went to Woodward Academy with my daughter, man. So I got a chance to see him up close and personal, man. He didn't look tall, man. He is tall. He's 7 foot. But when I used to go to the games, man, he didn't look like who he is.
Did you go down? Did you see him down on the floor?
No, I was in the stands. That's why
they never look as tall as they are. I'm gonna tell you who never looks as tall as they are when you're in the stands. Football players. Especially like when you're watching a high school game, like you'll look at some of those guys you in the stands, and you know they kids.
That's what
to us.
Facial kid.
They kids to us, and you look down there, but boy, you get down on the field like we went to see Quincy and Southwest DeKalb play.
Yeah.
But
they gave us some side. We had sideline passes. Oh yeah, those kids was tall.
Yeah, man. yeah, some big kids, man. So yeah, that's free agency. That's the draft. In a nutshell, man, y'all let us know if we hadn't seen you comment already. Let us know how you feel about the Kingston Flemings pick. Let us know how you feel about Zuby E and Henry Vassar. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you feel about Henry. Let us know how you feel about those 3 picks and the job that Unc is doing.
Well, we got a lot of people in here, man. I want everybody in that's watching this live or that's hearing this live, go to all our social media, man. Go to thewaterboys.com, thewaterboys.com. It has all our social medias in there. I need y'all to follow us on Facebook, follow us on TikTok, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram. Because we give different content on each. Like on our YouTube, if you see the interviews and the clips that we put on our Instagram, you can go watch the full entire video on YouTube. Our TikTok, man, Trey does an amazing job of cutting up the videos and gives you a different perspective and a different look on TikTok. So please, y'all, right now, take the time to go follow, share, comment. And you know what that does? Like Trey said in the beginning, it helps us, man. It helps us get an algorithm. It helps us grow. And if y'all are liking the content that we're doing, that's all you got to do. It don't cost y'all nothing. It's called free digital currency. Go support your boys. All right, Trey.
Okay, so I just see the comment. So Hartenstein is off the table. Say Hartenstein and the Thunder agreed to a new 3-year, $75 million contract that keeps him in OKC through 28-29. They declined the $28 million team option for the upcoming season to restructure a long-term deal. So, he's back.
So they got 3 7-footers, man. They got 3 7-footers.
Yeah, so that's a done deal. So Hartenstein is off the table. So that's a done deal. Our guy Shownuff 427 said, "What do you guys think of a trade for Miles Turner for about 2 years until Henry gets stronger?" I like Miles Turner.
I like Miles Turner. I mean, Miles Turner got the Indiana to the finals, man. If it wasn't for Halliburton, the fish we love, I think they would have won.
Yeah, man. Shout out to ATL's Bishop for being the first person to let us know that Hartenstein, man.
Shout out, man.
I don't know how I missed that. That must have happened over the weekend, and that bad boy slipped right past me.
Joe got traded to Detroit. Who is Joe?
Yeah. That bad boy slipped right past me.
Who is Joe?
Man. Man, your guess is good as mine. I don't know.
Talking Joe's Crab Shack?
Probably talking about Isaiah Joe. So I'm still trying to see
I used to like Joe's
any
Crab
of
Shack.
this. Like I haven't.
Joe,
seen
he played for OKC.
Yeah, Isaiah Joe.
Oh yeah. Nah,
I'm still trying to find any of this other stuff.
They traded him. They did because they was trying to clear up some salary to sign Hartenstein, Franken Hartenstein.
Yeah, man. So, let us know, though. Let us know what y'all think about. Drop some comments. If we missed your comment already, drop us another comment. Let us know what y'all think about Kingston Fleming. Let us know what y'all think about Zuby E. Let us know what y'all think about Henry. Also, put in there what you want to see the Atlanta Hawks do next, man. We talking all things Atlanta Hawks, man. Hey, look, while we wait on people to drop some comments about the Hawks and their thoughts, you know what I'm worried about, man?
I know. Oh, Lord. I feel it. I felt the vibe coming when it's just like the gloominess.
You know what I'm worried about?
What?
I'm worried about these Atlanta Braves.
I knew you
bro.
was going there.
I'm worried about
Trey,
these Atlanta Braves.
Don't worry about it.
Hold on. I mean, okay. I mean, I get the optimism.
All right.
But the injuries, they are what they are at the moment. And we just dropped, meaning lost, if for those who don't know what that means.
Don't say it.
We just lost 12 of our last 16 games. Ugh. The Atlanta Braves are now only 3 games ahead of the Phillies.
Well,
the team that gives them the most trouble when they do get to the playoffs, and when they got to the playoffs and had to play them the last couple times, they did not fare well, and they're about to lose the lead in this division if this play continues. We're no longer number 1 record in all of baseball, certainly not number 1 record in the National League. You know what I mean?
Well, I look at it like this. Like, Bobby Weiss, it's his first time, coaching the Braves, head coaching the Braves. And he brought the Bobby Cox mentality to the organization, saying win a series at a time. That's how Bobby Cox was. I always said that. And I mean, it's some adversity he's going through. We got the injuries. Strider hadn't gotten back to his thing. It's going to take a whole nother, off season for him to get there. But I feel like the Braves have the talent enough and the GM who can make some moves to get us back on track. And at least this is happening now in the middle of the season before All-Star break. I think they can get it back together, Trey. People got to heal up. And, I mean, one thing that really hurt us was Baldwin. Baldwin got hurt, the catcher, last year they got Rookie of the Year. He was hot as fish grease beginning of the year. And then come after the injury, he's been cold. And so, he had an oblique injury. And, like, for a hitter, that's very hard to overcome. So he's still healing from that. He's trying to play through it. The person who needs to step the F up, man, is Austin Riley. Austin Riley, man, had got the highest contract in Braves history when they re-upped with him, and he's not producing. So I don't know what's going on with him. I know he had an injury, and he never really came back from that injury. He's been the same dude, but he has to step it up. And Acuna, is Acuna back playing, Trey? Ronald Acuna. He's gonna get it together. This is his chance to kind of like put the team on his back and go there. And then our boy who struggled last year, your own Gresham Park, Michael Harris, he's been playing lights out baseball. So we shall see, man. I think me and Doug need to go back down to the stadium because I think we gave him that energy the first game of the year. So we're going to go to a game, man, give them that positive energy, man, speak to the ward and get them back on their winning ways, Trey.
No, Acuna's not back.
Okay, well, there you go. He's getting that hammy together, heal up, come after the All-Star break, make a couple moves, and let's take it there, man.
This the thing that worries me. Like, you want to see your team, if you're going to start streaking and you're going to start, like, having any period of the season that you want to be balling the best in, man, you want to start seeing it happen in late July, August, September. You don't ever want to have it be April, May, and then you fizzle out. Yeah, we have had some injuries, man, but it's no reason for us to drop 12 of the last 16. It's concerning overall to me, just as a Braves fan, because we've seen this. This is not the first time that we've seen injuries straight up derail a season for the Atlanta Braves. We've been seeing this more and more as the time goes on. I don't know why we continue to have these injuries, but yeah, I mean, it's concerning right now. And, we had such a hot streak. I want to believe they can step right back into that, but nothing is a given. I'm not saying that you said it's a given, but I'm just saying nothing is a given. And right now, I'm concerned. I'm concerned about where we're going.
We should be.
12 of the last 16. And I will say this. Even with, if I must add a bright spot, if there is some kind of bright spot, that pitching still has not let us down. Like, pitching hasn't been just letting us down. Like, we haven't just been getting rocked and like the team just like we've been losing. There's a few games that yesterday we lost 3-2. Like, that's respectable. Now Saturday 5-0. And then we won Friday 3-1. But you look at that, when you look across those 3 games, we gave up 9 runs in 3 games. That's not bad. But you only scored 5.
Yeah, our offense, man.
You only scored 5 in 3 games. And we got to get these bats back working. Yeah, man, hopefully we can go into All-Star break. We can calibrate some things. And we can hit it running back again down the stretch. But they gave the Phillies life. The Phillies, like the Braves were so far around the track, but the Phillies just stayed with the race, and now they able to see. They able to see the Braves.
We've hit rock bottom. You can't go any lower than that. They can't keep losing.
It could go lower.
I don't think so.
It could go lower.
I think that 12 out of 16 games the way we've been playing this year, I feel like we're gonna come out of that and we're gonna continue to win series after series. I mean, it just adds up. The law of averages just they caught up to them.
Did it?
Yeah, the injuries, all that. They were so hot.
They ain't caught up to the Dodgers.
I mean, the Dodgers got the highest payroll in baseball, man.
But the law of averages should be the law of averages.
The Dodgers are
you can pay your way out the law of averages.
Yes, the Dodgers are a cheat code.
Okay.
Yes, they have the best at everything. The best pitcher, the best center fielder, the best first baseman, the best left field. It's crazy, bro.
Dog, we lost a series to the Mets. Trash. Mets.
So he gonna say it 3 more times. All right.
They trash, dog.
We're gonna be all right, Trey. I need you to speak to the water.
Dog, you can keep that stuff. I don't even deal with that when it comes to sports.
See, y'all, like
talk.
the thing that happened, right? We lost like 4 out of 6. We was like on it was bad. And then Trey came in and said, yeah, man, the Braves in trouble. He said 3 times. The Braves in trouble. The Braves in trouble. So he spoke to the water, not even in more trouble. I need him to break that. Yeah, break that.
You know what?
Break yourself.
Look, I said it before the show. Thank you, my brother. Like, I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that you speak so much power and influence over my life and what I say. that you make what I think and what I say.
It's Trey's fault, y'all.
Well above what you think and say. Thank you for that, my brother. I appreciate that. Keep speaking those blessings over my life. Oh, Stiller Mike, what our boy Stiller Mike say? What did he say? Put in there what he said. He said, this happens Every year, the Braves are number one April, May, and June, and then fizzle out after the 4th of July and end up being a minimally moderate baseball team. Tired of this. That's what Stiller Mike is feeling right now.
I don't agree. Last year we started off bad and never recovered. We did. Last year we started off bad and never recovered. I remember
Let me ask you this.
I remember we went to LA and we had that West Coast and we just lost all them games and never recovered from that.
So let me ask you this. Were you speaking to the water?
When?
Last year.
Last year
It's a yes or no question, my guy.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's your fault then. Now we see what's wrong. Now we see what's wrong.
That was last year.
And now we see what's wrong.
That was last year.
Look, I want to say something. We're gonna get right back into this talk. I want to say something that's not Atlanta related, but as a sports fan, if you really, really pay attention to sports and you love sports and all sports the way that we do, this will probably mean something to you, man. I want to send some prayers up, man, and send some positive energy to Chris Johnson, the great running back from the Tennessee Titans. He revealed over the last couple of days that he's dealing with ALS, and that's really tough on anyone to have to deal with that.
Tell us about ALS. I don't really know too much about it.
Man, so like ALS, that's the same thing that Michael J. Fox dealt with for many years. Do I know like everything that ALS does to you? But I know it severely affects your body. A lot of people can't get control of their muscles. They can't like stop and shake
type stuff.
It's similar.
It's affecting his speech. He's speaking with an actual like machine.
Do you think that comes from like playing football and the concussions and things of that nature, or that's just like hereditary?
Nah, that of course. I'm no medical professional. Like I'm nowhere near like intelligent when it comes to that area. I depend on other medical professionals to tell me things, so I can't speak to that exactly. I just do know it's tough for any human being, and I'm not making it sound even tougher because it's happening to an athlete, but it has to be extremely tough to someone who's been a prime athlete in some of the best physical shape you can be in throughout your life to have to start going through things like that. That's just like, God forbid, but that's like if somebody who loves to talk like me all of a sudden couldn't talk. That would probably kill me. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. We clapping.
Hold on.
That's what we doing, Aaron. We clapping.
I'm gonna take to the left.
He talking about to me, ladies and gentlemen. He's not.
I'm talking about Chris Johnson.
Yeah.
Hey, mob ties, man. What are you talking about? And he fold. The laughing at Hawks is a cheap organization. Give it up. And he from Atlanta.
That's his belief, dog. He's speaking to the water just from a different side of the cup than you are. Hey, look, that was good. Let me
tickle myself.
That was good, man. You know what I'm saying? Be Rich, the resident orthodontist. Y'all got to watch all our episodes to understand where that came from.
I became an orthodontist when
Now, you don't have to get into it, man.
Let's talk about it.
Let them go look for it. But now, listen, man. But I do. So the Cordell shop said 90% of those with ALS occur randomly with no clear cause or family history of it.
Okay.
Like it's just like I said, I just want to send some positive thoughts out to Chris Johnson.
I didn't know he was going through that, man. Thanks for bringing
like
it
I
up.
say, sports wise, he's someone that if you a football fan, it doesn't matter what team you're a fan of. During his time playing, dog, he had your respect. Like as a matter of fact, when we first started doing the show and we were looking for things to help grow our Instagram that were outside of our show, engaging clips. Remember, I did the clip on which touchdown was more impressive, and I took a Chris Johnson touchdown and compared it to a Jamal Charles 90-yard touchdown. So, like, man, I love watching him play. Prayers up for him. Definitely wish the best, man, for him and his family.
All right.
Yeah, man. So yeah, somebody else, AJ 258, he echoed the same sentiments that Doug and Mario said. So he can't even speak. Man, that's done tough. He said, shout out to my big bro AB Jackson for heading up security at the Benz for the World Cup. Man, shout out to you, AB Jackson.
Oh, Trey, man, I think I'm in agreement with you, bro. I've been watching the soccer, bro.
It's good, isn't it, bro?
Yes, bro. Like,
hey, listen. I know we might sound like idiots to people who love soccer, but we just getting into it. It's good, dog.
Hey, man, I watched the America game last week, and I watched the guy that came in there that was hurt. And when he came in the middle, the middle of the game, and man, dude was just balling out there. I'm like, oh wow, he's that much greater. Then guess what? I got a chance to watch the other day.
What?
Lionel Messi.
Oh yeah, Messi.
And they waited the same thing. Like they waited till like the last 20 minutes, put him in the game, and you can clearly see how much faster these guys are, how much dribbling ability better that they have than the other players. It's amazing, man. Like I really enjoyed it. I watched the game they had in Atlanta with the African team.
Talking about the Congo.
Yeah, the Congo, whatever. And that was great, man. That was the first time they ever won. I watched the fans, and I'm like, boy, there's some people balling out here in the world because those are $1,000 a seat, bro. I'm like, dang, I wanted to be there. And it was so many like different races there, black, white, pink, yellow. Like it was a mixture, and they were so happy. And I'm telling you, man, I was able to stand outside the balcony, man, and watch the streets of the Congo take the streets of Atlanta, man.
Man, dog,
they had a great time.
The same when Haiti played earlier last week. Like, so one of my coworkers, man, shout out to my guy Fritz, he's Haitian, and so he's been talking to me about Haiti playing. He said this is the first World Cup that they made. Dog, I forget how many decades it might be. Ever talking to him, like he said, I don't care if they win or lose. We don't care. The fact that they made it, they'll forever be greats to us. He said, but we gonna cheer them on. We gonna party. We gonna celebrate them. He said, I want them to win, but even if they lose, I don't care. I'm celebrating them for making it. And so like that's the kind of pride you want to have.
Last time Haiti was in the World Cup was 1974.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of research, man, and the soccer player who has won the most World Cups, if I'm right, is Pele. He had 3 World Cups. I was like, wow. And then I watched Messi has one. He had one in 2022 or 24.
Dog, it's tough. Yeah. You're playing against the world. It's tough, dog. It really is, man.
So
yeah,
if y'all
I've been enjoying it.
If y'all get a chance, man, I know I'm the type of person. I went to the Atlanta United championship season, and I went to that game, and it was fun watching that game, just the way the people in the crowd was. But I actually enjoyed watching it on television this time and paying attention and actually learning the game of soccer. I mean, it's not a lot of scoring fast. It's like, end up like 3-1, 2-1, but it's kind of interesting if you start paying attention.
Man, it's a I don't know if the game's gonna be or the match is gonna be good or not, but I want to say Brazil and Japan. I think they had a 12:00 game, so they should be getting ready to start right about now. And Brazil is looked at as one of the teams to look out for. And now we're at elimination point now. It's you lose, you out at this point. Look, they're in the round of 32. That we're at that stage. And you know what that makes me think about?
What?
If y'all don't know, we told y'all that we had something coming, something fun. The Waterboy Show brought from the mind of our guy Super Mario, man.
Oh, yeah.
The Atlanta Cup.
The Atlanta Cup.
Yes, same way we had the World Cup.
Boys.
They battling out. The Waterboy Show, shout out to our guy Mario, had brought y'all the Atlanta Cup, where we have Atlanta fixtures battling it out for the title in the city of Atlanta.
Give us an example.
And we actually, my guy, we actually have a live app that is live right now that we will be promoting and putting out for you can go and you can vote.
Put it on the Cordell shop, and we'll tell everybody with the to click that link. Not yet. They haven't done it yet, Aaron. But give us an example of something from the Atlanta Cup that people can understand what you're talking about.
Okay, all right. I give you one right now.
Okay.
First matchup that I'm gonna give you.
Okay.
Home Depot or Marta?
Home Depot. I got to roll with my boy Arthur Blank. So we're saying Home Depot versus Marta. Which one you would take in the bracket? Oh, Home Depot defeats Marta because Marta has a bad stigma on their name. Yeah.
I'm going Marta, my guy.
Oh, I know why.
You know how many days Marta got me to see my young girlfriends when I was a teenager? You know how many times Marta got me to work when I ain't had no car. You know how many times Marta got us to Six Flags when we needed to go kick it? I can go to Lowe's, and they can get another owner to own the Falcons. Shout out to Blank, but we can get another owner. I go to Lowe's. As a matter of fact, I used to didn't even go to Home Depot. I used to go to the little hardware store right there next to McDonald's on Harrison and Redan Road. That's where I would go get a lot of my hardware supplies from, right at that little small one right there. I didn't even like going to Home Depot. So it doesn't matter to me. Give me Marta, man. Marta got me where I needed to go many days. I still catch Marta. I take Marta down to the Falcons game right now. When the last time you been at Home Depot doing something?
I've been to Home Depot the other day. I bought me a filter.
Okay. You got your air filter.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let me tell you this.
Okay.
I actually went to New
Go to
York.
Walmart and get that too.
I actually went to New York for Father's Day. And guess what I took to the airport? I took Marta for $3.50. Usually when I go, I park. I usually drive my car and I park at the airport. That junk be about $60. $70. I say
thank you. Hey, look, shout it. Hey, move that down. What they say? Like there it is, right there. Shout it, cause say Marta, cause it's smarter. You know.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this.
Give me Marta. Too many memories with Marta, dog. Give me Marta, man. I'm taking Marta.
You gotta go Arthur Blank, man. Arthur Blank is a fixture of the city, man. Home Depot it's part of the Atlanta growing home companies. We have Coca-Cola, we have Waffle House that started in Atlanta, and we have Home Depot that started in Atlanta. And that's a big deal to me. And he owns the Falcons.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel you had to go see your women's.
Nah, they ain't even think, dog. You know how many times I caught Marta to work, bro? How many times, like, man, dog, all summer long.
Okay.
When I had my summer job when I was 14, 15, dog, I caught Marta.
Okay. It was smart.
You know what I'm saying, dog? You know how many times we went to parties, we went to go hang out here, hang out there. You know how many people that kept their lives going so they could catch Marta?
Hey, look, what you did say that you snapped on was Six Flags. Catching it, was it 170?
Yeah,
you go to High Tower.
Trust me, I don't remember. I don't remember all the numbers, but you catch Marta out the Six Flags, dog.
You snap with that.
Give me Marta and my memory. Somebody else about the Falcons.
When my mama felt
still ain't got a championship.
When my mom felt comfortable enough for me to catch Marta, that was the best thing ever, bro. Cause like she let me and my best friend Chris, we used to catch Marta all the way to High Tower Station. From High Tower, get the Six Flags bus straight to Six Flags. Oh, you couldn't tell us nothing.
Yeah, so when I first got my job when I was 14, the first couple weeks, maybe the first month, Earlene, but she drive and she picked me up. But then I was like, look, let me catch the bus. Said, let me catch the bus. Bam. But once she ain't had to take me, but I mean, it wasn't nothing for us back then. It wasn't nothing to catch the bus, catch the train places, have a good time. Shoot, man, Marta, like 5 points was what it is because Marta got everybody down there. You know what I'm saying? 5 points was the place to be.
I know why
at one point.
I know why I don't like Marta. I'm gonna tell you why I don't like Marta.
Okay.
So this goes all the way back to high school. I was a junior in high school. And you know how like different people come to your high school and a different crew come to your high school. So we playing football. I just so happened to have to go to upstairs to go do something in the locker room. And I see these guys, like 6 guys. So I'm like, they ain't not from our school. So, you know, I get the whole football team to chase them off the school. All right. So fast forward a couple months later, we have like a test for the school, and everybody did get on the test, and they let us out early. So I was like, we'll catch Marta home. So I get to 5 Points train station, and they said, what's up, Red? What's up? And I dapped the dude up like I know him. He said, oh, you don't remember us. You ran us off the school. I'm like, oh, Lord, have mercy on me. My heart dropped like an MF.
I bet your 40-yard dash went up that day, huh?
Boy. No, I'm gonna tell you the story. So we got on the train. It was me and my partner Tori, and so it was 6 of them. They was like, "Where y'all getting off at?" We getting off where they get off at. And I'm like,
they ain't want to do nothing.
Boy, shit me. So we get off at High Tower. They blocked the escalator going down. So I'm like, all right, I see the police over there. So I start getting loud. What y'all gonna do? I start hopping up. my friend Tori, they just like, pow! Clock Tori, he had glasses broke. He said, oh, snap. And he ran. And I was like, hell yeah, run. So I had to run through the dudes.
If you would have stayed to fight, you would have had to fight too.
Oh,
so you
but
like, thank God.
nah, but listen, I had to run through them. So like 2 of them got a clear shot, bro. Boom, boom. And I'm up there just jumping. And the police ended up getting them, man. Police ended up getting all of us. And we had the opportunity to press charges, man. And I didn't. I left it alone. But that's the truth. That's why I don't like Martyr, bro. That's why I picked Home Depot over Martyr, bro.
So let me ask you this. What did you learn from that situation?
To leave people alone.
Thank you.
To leave people alone. Cause bro, when I pulled up the 5 points, bro, and I seen him dap the dude up, and he's like, "Oh, you don't remember?" But if I was a kid, I lost 9 lives right then and there.
Why did you?
All by myself.
But why did you want to kick them out of the school? I'm trying to understand that part.
I don't know, bro. Just being a high schooler, man. Being a high school, bro. just being in high school on the football team, just being stupid, man.
All right. Let me give y'all one more. Let me see which one I want to give. Okay, this one kind of a tough one. All right, Ted Turner or the A-Hat?
Dang, Mario. You know what? I gotta go with Ted Turner because if it wasn't Ted Turner, A-Hat wouldn't be here. Mm-hmm. So you get both with Ted. You get the A-Hat, the Braves, the Hawks. He would have bought the Falcons, but they wouldn't let him.
So let me ask you this.
CNN Center.
So the A-Hat, that logo wasn't around before Ted Turner?
No, it was like a baseball Indian with a man. Yeah.
So Ted Turner made that particular A because they all A-hats.
Yeah. He made the one right here.
Well, I'm saying they all A-hats. Even the smaller case A is an A-hat.
Man, he made the A, the capital A with the little swag, this little swiggly on it.
That was really my point. They all A-hats if they got an A.
Okay, well, I check it out. Ted Turner. I'm still standing on it. Ted Turner.
The lowercase.
Yeah, that's what I said. There's still an A-hat.
I like my A. I got capital A. I'm not a little A. Capital.
Whose hat is that?
The Braves gave me that hat.
Oh, so now you're disrespecting the hat the Braves gave you.
Eugene, don't listen to him, man. Oh, look, a lot of people said A-hat. Man, Ted brought us TBS, man.
So
Ted
look,
brought us a World Series championship.
I agree with his logic, though.
No. Look, I do too. I understand where you're going, but a wise man that I know named Mario talked about how the A-hat is loved and revered by people who are not even Braves fans.
Why is that?
Who just like the hat, but it don't have nothing to do with the Braves.
Because of the Braves and WTBS and cable television.
I clearly know all about the cable
So if
television.
it wasn't for Ted Turner bringing WTBS to cable television, where it's broadcasted all over the United States, the Braves wouldn't have been America's team because when it was nothing else on cable, the Cubs and the Braves were the only teams that you could watch throughout the whole United States. So that's what made the A-hat synonymous of what Mario's talking about. So Ted Turner for your A's.
Okay. All right, well, let me ask you this. What would you rather spend the rest of your life doing? Not watching a TBS or TNT show or CNN, or throw away all your A-hats for life?
I ain't throwing away my A-hats. I don't spend
All
a
right,
pretty
then,
penny.
enough said.
Nah,
Enough said, my guy.
I love how that went, but that's basically the energy we wanted to create with this. We wanted to create that type of fever pitch energy, almost like you're going to get in this round of 32 in the World Cup. So, yeah, let's keep that going.
Yeah, look, so we're going to have a full show on it. We got to see if it's going to be Thursday or Friday, but we'll put it out there. But we're going to do a full show on it. We want y'all to participate. Come back. Make sure y'all leave comments. We're going to have the link to get on the app. Is going to be on our Instagram page. You're going to be able to go and find that link as well. We also have the link for the Falcons and Saints bus trip. We're still promoting that. Make sure you take that bus trip with us. That's going to be October the 4th through the 6th for the Monday night game, Falcons versus the Saints. We will be on the bus. We will be taking the trip. So make sure y'all check that out. It's still time to sign up. The first payment was looked to be paid around June 15th, but it's still open. If you can't make the first payment till now, go ahead and make it now. You're still good to go. All right, man.
You know what I'm excited about? I'm excited about. I've never been to a Saints Falcons game in New Orleans. It's gonna be my first time going. So man, y'all come and experience the memories that we're gonna create, man, and that we're gonna have. Because I'm gonna definitely be there, and I'm gonna be playing spades, whooping everybody tail on that trip. You going, Aaron?
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh Lord, have mercy. You going, Mario?
I'm actually going to be in New Orleans already. That's birthday weekend, so I'm going to be there. Yeah.
Doug, you going? Doug, okay. Caleb, you gonna go? All right, cool, man. All right. Hey, New Orleans, here we come. We gonna come talking that ish. Hopefully, I don't start nothing to have people meeting us at the MARTA station, and we're gonna be good to go.
Yeah, I got Earlene correcting me on things I said on the show. Earlene, that's my mother, getting text messages about
what she said.
Now she's just talking about my Michael J. Fox and West.
Michael J. had Parkinson.
Who has this? Who has that? Shout out to Earlene. You know what I'm saying? She shoot me a text in real time. Yeah, I'm saying? Being a mother. But look, I love it. But look, man, we finna get up out of here. We were gonna talk about the Dream. The Dream had a pretty bad West Coast trip. They had a trip that was kind of like Drake in 24 out in the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? We kind of bad. It went kind of bad for the Dream out that way. And some that we can talk about on another show. Man, Seattle sit and did work on the Atlanta Dream, and Flage tried to dap up Angel Reese near the end of the game. Angel Reese just straight ignored her.
Hey, man, that's my girl, Flage. I know her personally, man. Been knowing her since she was, 12? Since she was little. She did a song with our artist, reached out, and she's been super dope, man. We've been knowing her, man. So shouts out to her. Shouts out to her be the bigger person to try to dap up Angel Reese. Come on, Angel. Show your girl some love.
I think it was just that, look, we still on the court type of thing. The game's still going. Because that would have been picked apart. Oh, Angel Reese daps her up while the game's still going. And she did that. You just never know how it went. I think it was more of that, but who knows? I'm not in the know. But I will say this. Flage is coming in as a rookie and looking extremely comfortable already.
We knew she would.
As a rookie.
We knew she
You know
would.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think after that championship year, I think that she wasn't talked about as much as she was coming in and contributing to that championship. I don't think she was talked about as much as some of the other athletes that were coming out on the women's side in basketball coming out of college. People still knew she could ball, but she wasn't like spoken about all the time, like being the highlighted person. And so she just showing people once again that I still am that. This is why I was a high draft pick. You know what I'm saying? I know how to play.
You know, she said she'd come on the show as well. So we got to find time to get on the show.
We're going to have to get on, man. She always showed love to Javi. Anytime Javi needed her to do something, she would do it. And she always reached out to Javi for Javi to be on her stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. But look, we finna get up out of here, man. We've gone a whole hour and a half. Shout out to everybody that was on here. He said, shout out to TBS giving us guaranteed entertainment during the summer on Channel 17. Didn't need cable.
Yes,
you know
Channel
what I'm saying?
17, shouted that right.
Yeah, man. But look, like we always say, the Waterboy Show, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. On behalf of myself, Trey, I got my partner B-Rich in the building. We got Staring Aaron in the building. There you go, staring at the screen.
Boy, like a one-eyed monster.
Somebody's computer just blew up. And Super Mario and Doug, man. Shout out to Caleb. Shout out to T. Terry. I got Stiller Mike. And shout out to my boy Christian. And, of course, we got Carter over there in the
Carter in the building?
Yeah,
you
man.
ready to eat?
Yeah. And we got Ms. Mario in the building, man.
Ms. Mario.
Yeah, man. So, look, like we always say, the Waterboy Show, we are out.
Kill the camera. Sorry for Aaron breaking your computer screen. Let go.